Hey, chemistry folks. Mr. Bowles here. As promised, I'm going to go through quickly what we went through today. All right, so if you missed our Google Hangouts, right, you just watch this video and then it should tell you what to go. Right here is the daily bell schedule. So if you need the daily bell schedule, here it is. Right, but I assume by this point, or for most of us, we have this written down somewhere, or it's on the Northridge homepage. Now, I asked this poll real quick how you're doing, right? If you need some help, please feel free to email me, right, guys? I'm here to help you. All of your teachers are here to help you. So if you have questions about this class, any other class, how this is going to work out, please just let me know. Now, beginning of class, we will try and do everything in Schoology. Right now, if we don't do it in Schoology, I'll explain this a little bit later, but we're going to use Google Hangouts. Right, but it is important that that's the first thing you do every time at the beginning of every single one of your classes. Right, is click on the conferences on that class down at the bottom and join the session just like you did today, because that's how attendance is going to be taken. Conference norms, right, guys, we don't need to hear what's happening in your background, right? If I ask you a question, right, you can unmute yourself and talk, or you can just put it in the chat. But having that background noise is a little bit distracting to not just you, me, but you're also your classmates. So please just be aware of your surroundings. Right, that's what this next slide really talks about. Right, we need to be school appropriate here. Right, so if you can't say it out loud while you're sitting in my classroom, then you probably shouldn't say it on this chat. Right, so don't say it on the chat, don't say it out loud, right? No cursing, nothing else like that. Right, please just act as if you were in the classroom and have that good behavior that we are all, or that we're all capable of having. Try to find a quiet space to minimize those background distractions, right? The TV, radio, right? Please turn those off. Your pets and siblings, understand these might be a little bit more difficult to control, but please try and give yourself the best opportunity to learn, right? So just act as if you were in class. Now, if you do share your camera, please be aware that you are also projecting the stuff behind you, right? In mine, all I have is my national parks poster, right? But if you have something else that is not school appropriate, please be aware and take that down or move to a different space so that you are putting the right foot forward while we transition to this crazy online platform. Attendance, right? So again, remember, attendance is all about showing up to those conferences, right? So make sure you get onto those conferences so I know that you are there, right? So I can take attendance. If I make a mistake with your attendance, please just email me, right? I do not have all of this down. I do not have all of the skills yet. So please just let me know if I make a mistake and I'll mark you present. Here's our daily class structure again, right? It is conference in the beginning, probably a warm-up and attendance, and then a 10 to 15 minute lesson because we're going to be moving into some new stuff, right? And then you'll have some class time to work. And if you have questions, right, and it's outside of our class time, we have those office hours that you've heard about 5 times today already. So please, again, just ask me for some help. Now, here are a couple pictures on how to get to my office hours, right? You will go to Schoology and you will click on courses here in the top left, and then you will click on My Courses. After you do that, there should be a little tab that says Join a Course. You will click that. After that pops up, you will put in this exact code. It is not case sensitive, but you can put it in as capital letters. Right? It'll work all the same. This will put you in the class where you can access myself or some other teachers for some help in chemistry or whatever subject you're asking for help in. If Schoology goes down, right, this happened to 6Block today, but if it happens to anybody else, this is what you will do. You will check your Google Calendar, right? You'll click that waffle icon in the top right. You will click on the event that of your class, right? So if I was block 5, I would click where it says block 5 chemistry. After I do that, this little window should pop up and I'm going to click Join Hangouts Meet. If I click on that, right, it's going to take me to something like Schoology conferences where we can have a face-to-face conversation. Now, really quick, I'm going to go through a couple of other things outside of this slideshow. We have our Google Classroom, right? No matter what block you're in, it should look the same, right? So if I were to scroll down and if I was a student who forgot their chemistry book, go to Google Classroom and there is a link to our chemistry book as a PDF, right? So you have access to it even if you did not bring your paper copy home with you. As we move forward with Schoology, which it appears to be that this one is not currently working for me. Right, Schoology is where most of our stuff will be housed. Right, if you have questions on how Schoology is supposed to work, right, you can email me and I will send you some step-by-step procedures. Right, so if you have questions, please email me. Right, and please know that we will get through this together. Right, I understand some of it might be frustrating, but know that I am here. All of your teachers are here to help. Right, and if we all work together, we can make this a good learning opportunity. So again, please let me know if you have any questions. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and stay safe.